Alright, welcome Grizzlies to another Den meeting at Universe Thinkers Union. I'm the main Grizzly, Denny Patrick, Patch Adams, Darth, Joker, and a few other gaming taggers. We're gonna do it in thermal today. Let's get you set up on the stand, see how well it looks. Too high. There we go. And let's change the angle a little bit. Alright. Okay, there we go. That'll be it. Okay. So, we're doing an early bird special. I usually do those on my gaming channel or my gaming lives, where I'll play at 2 o'clock in the morning or 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I call them early bird specials. So, this will be our first live camera early bird special. Um, yeah, let's get into it. Eats and drinks. We have Mountain Dew for our drink. We have uh, caramel creams by Getz, and that's it. Those are our snacks and our drinks for the video. I probably won't be eating a lot of the snacks, maybe one or two. We'll see how it goes. I will probably have to go grab another drink unless I grab some ice water. We'll see. I got a little bit of soda left. Didn't really prep for this video. But anyways, I had to squeeze this video in because my dad's going to be getting up soon and probably coming out and laying on the couch and relaxing in the morning. So I'm trying to squeeze this early bird video in before he gets up. I haven't done a video of any kind, gaming or live and camera, in probably a week. And I was doing really good at doing a video live, camera live, and a gaming live every day for an hour each of both videos. I did do good for about a week, and then I fell off the map. Haven't been on a video for a while at all. Dealt with a hospital stay, dealt with being sick, and then a bunch of other life issues. So I'm sorry for not streaming in a while. Um, Anyways, let's get back into what else should we talk about. I don't know. I keep seeing. I've been watching. I usually watch Brandon Ferris. We'll give a shout out to Brandon Ferris on YouTube. He's on YouTube. He's on Twitter. He's on Facebook. He's on TikTok. He's really good. He's one of my favorite streamers. Another person I've been watching is, let me see if I can get his name right. It's Michael de Mackenzie, or no, Michael and Mackenzie. It's a husband and wife. His wife is a cake decorator, and Michael does a bunch of. They do a bunch of challenges, really cool stuff like live Wordles, where you do a Wordle and find it in real life. Michael and Mackenzie do scavenger hunts. They do. They got some really good 1 or 2 hour videos where they do tic tac toe across Australia. They got a lot of good videos. You should check them out. Michael's got 3 channels. His wife's got one. She's a cake decorator. Pretty cool. Ooh, we got 13 viewers. What's up, guys? We're doing some promotions for other people. What's up, Simon? How you doing? Is that Simon? Simon Harvey. What's up, buddy? Got that #1 crown starting. Pretty cool. I have never done an early morning live. I'm usually late in the afternoon or the evening, sometimes late at night, sometimes 2 o'clock in the morning. So this is my first live. I'm really liking the heat signature effect. We got Jordan coming in second. Oh, my brother. Okay. What's up? Do I know you? Told you I'll be here. What's up? Welcome back. Some odd reason, I think I know that Lovat Loving it. Jordan. Oh, Jordan. I don't know. What's doing, brother? Not much, man. Doing really good. Doing really good. How you doing? Doing a good. You having a good morning? You got a busy day at work? What you doing today? Let's talk. Anyways, so I'm really liking. I think I'm gonna start doing some more videos in this thermal theme. Then I don't have to worry too much about my color scheme, and it's a pretty neat effect. I might do a couple more of these. I was trying. We got a like already. Appreciate it. Loving it. Thank you guys. I was trying to get my camera to be upside down. I've done one video where my camera got locked upside down, and I thought it was really cool. All right, we got a lot of people coming in. Oh, man, got the haters already. Always got haters. Always got haters. Got one already. Loving it. I'm about to crash out. Sleep. You are live, so let's hang out a bit. Sounds awesome. Let's hang out. Let's hang out for a little bit. Right before you crash. That's going to be a crazy thing to have me on your brain before you go to sleep. Is that going to cause you nightmares or have really cool dreams? Maybe it won't make any effect at all. Who knows? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, Riley, go to bed. Riley, we don't know why you're getting yelled at on the screen to go to bed, but you need to go to bed, Riley. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be daytime in just a little bit. So you're having a late night, then I take it. If you're going to bed right before the sun comes up, you've been having a long night. That's kind of cool. I'm a night owl. I like collecting night owl friends. They're amazing. I have a hard time sleeping at night. It's a lot to talk about. I probably shouldn't divulge on camera, but okay, it's 9:30 p.m. here. Wow, where are you at? That's crazy. Ali says two. Oh, silly puppet. Just two. Okay. Aussie, bro. Nice. Nice. You're from Australia. Sweet. I don't know if you're one of my Grizzlies. I'm guessing you kind of are. Oh, it used to be called Jedi Knight. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You're one of my commenters and streamers. I believe you are. No. I definitely remember Jedi Knight. Yeah, you comment on my Skyrim streams most of the time when I'm doing Skyrim 3 VR. So, what's up, Jedi? Ha ha ha. What's up, Cassie? I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't even know what we're going to call you. But thanks for following. I appreciate it. You got Third Crown. Jedi. Yes, Skyrim is life. No doubt. It's one of the best games that ever exist. They have it on so many different consoles. So awesome. Skyrim is... I probably... So if I was to rank video games, it would be Ark Survival #1 is my favorite. Minecraft #2 and Skyrim in #3. Those would be my highest ones. Fortnite is close second here. I got you, man. I got you, Jedi. That's cool. I did do a Fortnite. Now listen, I don't do a lot of Fortnite stuff. I try not to pander to what everybody else thinks is popular. I just do me. But I did do a Fortnite to see if I could get my ratings up and get more people watching. But I did really good. Out of like 17 matches, I got #1 once. So for me, that's not bad. 17 matches, place #1. I did good. I'm getting better at it. I didn't really like it at first. I didn't really like Fortnite at first because I would die a lot and be in loading screen most of the time. Pistol, polish finish all day for you, LL. I can play, bro. We're good. Oh, dude, yeah, we will have to do that. Um, I'm not sure if you're a streamer or not, Jedi, but that'd be cool if we would hook up and play duos on Fortnite and both stream. You know what I mean? Like you stream, I stream, and we do a duos together. I'll carry the duo. Ah, man, you ain't gotta carry me that bad, man. The backpack won't be that full, bro. I'm just joking. You might carry me. uh, my back's already sore anyway. uh, never. I'll keep you posted if I stream. Sounds awesome, bro. We will have to do that as a future get together for both of our channels. That'd be great. We do a Fortnite. I probably should play some more Fortnite to try to get my channel up a little bit more. So I am playing more one of the popular games, Fortnite out there. I like I said, when I first started playing Fortnite, I hated it. I sucked at it. Oh, you do solo heaps? Yeah, yeah. I do a lot of soloing. I have a lot of Fortnite friends. I got like three. But you can get, if you're a streamer and you do Fortnite, you can get people to join your stream and jump in and get a lot of randos that way. It works out really good. But yeah, we'll have to do that for both our channels. We'll get together. We'll do duos. You stream on your channel. I'll stream on mine. We'll comment. See if I can get you on the mic. I don't know if I've done that with you yet, but we'll get you on the mic. Get to hear your amazing comments and get your attitude on there. That'd be great. See if we can get the mic to where we can both be heard in both of our streams. Unless you want to cut me out. I mean, I understand. If you don't want me on your stream, you can just comment and only hear you. I mean, it's how your channel goes. I don't know. But my gamer tag is not changed yet, but it was Master Jedi or something like that. Yeah. When you come up on my Skyrim comments, you come up as Master Jedi Mike. That's what I know you as. Yeah. I have found that it's good that if you're a streamer, all your platforms should be about the same. Like most of my platforms, I go by Universe Thinkers Union. I do have a few platforms like TikTok, and I think TikTok and Instagram are my regular name, Denny Maben or Dennis Maben or whatever. But I know YouTube is Universe Thinkers Union. And I know my Instagram is Universe Thinkers Union. I get a lot of hits on my Instagram. I need to start hitting my Instagram a lot more. Try to get my viewers up that way. It's good to have a fictitious name because yeah. Yeah, if that's your tag on here, and this is where you got most of your strike. Yeah, whoa, real on the infrared. Yeah, it's crazy. I like the effect. It's pretty cool. Predator Vision says Jordan. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, whatever your main channel is that you got most of your subscribers and your followers, you should probably stick with that for sure. If this is your tag that you got most of your followers with, I would definitely go with it. Definitely. I've had a dream to make a streaming company and become a YouTuber with Universe Thinkers Union. I've actually had a couple company ideas that I want to start under Universe Thinkers Union as the main branch, and then give them some company names. Best movie in the series. Which one is the best Predator movies? I don't know. Predator 2 is your vote? Okay, that's cool. I would have to say my favorite Predator one is Badlands. I think Predator Badlands is the name of it, where he is the prey on a planet full of bad guys. So I like Badlands. Only Predator. Yeah. Yep. Only Predator. Got you. Yeah, Predator is amazing. He's got the infrared, so he can hunt you anywhere. He's got great skills. Looks beastly. The Predator beast without the mask is amazing. The only one that's second to Predator is Alien. I like the Animor, the not Animorphs. I can't remember how to call the Alien ones, but I like the Alien movies and I like the Predator movies and I like that Alien and Predator movies versus movie. That was really cool. I like it was cool that they mixed the genres, put the two movies into one. The baddest of the bad, you know what I mean? But Predator's up there, number one. Out of Aliens and Predators, I would definitely go with Predator. Number one, mainly because I'm an Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. Amazing dude from Austria and great movie actor. And the Predator movies is just sweet, you know what I mean? To be hunted and you're one of the baddest Marines out there. And yeah, Predator 2. It's a good one. There's not too many sequels that are better than the original first movie. Usually, they make the first movie, and the sequels after that are kind of good or worse or bad, but not too many second round ones. Oh, Danny Glover is your favorite? Yeah. Danny Glover's awesome. Yeah. Any movie that Danny Glover's in is guaranteed rocking and good stuff. The Predator movies, the Lethal Weapon ones. I've seen a few other movies that Danny Glover in that aren't some of his bigger, more known videos. Good stuff. Good box office hits. Nice movies with Danny Glover in it. Absolutely. But thanks for the comments, man. Jordan, you are slamming it in that first place. Let me go back on the comments here real quick. Give a shout out back to Strike This. Thank you for having number 2 crown. Whoa is real infrared, yeah. And then I think I missed out on the Q&A. They popped up the Q&A. I didn't hit it in time. I like usually doing that. So far for the crowns, we got Jordan. We're just going to call you Jordan because I don't know how to pronounce that. In first place, Strike This with number 2 crown. Oh, yeah, I forgot the points. Jordan's got number 1 crown with 75 points. Strike This is the second crown with 25 points. We got Riley Kent with the crown 3 with 25 points. Then we got Cassidy. I'm just going to go Cassidy. Whatever that long gamer tag is with 25 points. We got Simon with 25 points in 5th. And then we got Silly Puppet Dragon in last place with 25. So we got a lot of people rocking for that 3rd crown. A lot of people competing with the 25 points. But we're going to call you Jordan, which is Jedi Knight, with first place crown, doing great with the comments. Thank you. John is fine? Okay. We'll call you John. That's great. Or the Boogeyman. Oh, what about Baba Yaga from John Wick? You want to call Boogeyman John or the Boogeyman Baba Yaga from John Wick? I like that one. That one sounds really cool. It sounds kind of like Yiddish, gibberish type stuff, Baba Yaga, and it sounds kind of weird. That's what I like about it. But Baba Yaga for the Boogeyman. John Wick. John or the Boogeyman. Okay, you like John Wick movies? I can't wait to see the last one, man. This next one's gonna be iconic. I love the John Wick movies. Man, I've been a big fan of Keanu Reeves ever since freaking What is that old classic cult movie he was in? Shoot, I can't remember right now. Oh, here we go. We got another Q&A. Let's hit it. A game you keep coming back to year after year. That was my last Q&A that popped up. Yes, I'm the one you send when you want to kill the boogeyman. Not the boogeyman himself. Got you. Skyrim. Yeah, let's get back to Skyrim, man. How many times have you completed the storyline? Not really completed the storyline. Let's back that up. In Skyrim, how many times have you leveled up your character to where you can prestige it? It's not called prestige in Skyrim. It's called something else. We're popping up numbers. Somebody said 5. Now John saying 6. That's cool. I don't know what that is, but hey, that's cool. Comments are comments. I'm loving them. So in Skyrim, how many times have you leveled up your character to where you could reset it, get your perks, and get better ones? How many times have you done that? Always trying to clear all the quests and can't use Skyrim. Oh, absolutely. They made Skyrim quests so many and the game so huge. You can go through. Now, if you stick to the main quest line only, the main storyline, you can crack out the game in what? A couple weeks, a week? It's easy if you stick to the main storyline. But if you're trying to get that platinum trophy and get every single quest line done, it is hard. They have so many main quests, side quests, so many perks, all kinds of cool stuff. It is literally almost impossible to get the platinum trophy without a major grind. Like, it is. It is impossible to get a platinum trophy in Skyrim and get the whole game completed, all the side quests. So hard. I use the Morarch Shrine a few times. Okay, so you've done it a couple times. That's awesome. Awesome. I've only done it once. I've only leveled my character one time to where I could reset it, keep the perks I had, and get new ones. Get better ones. I don't know how many times you can do it in a row. I think it's really infinite unless you to max out all your perks. I think you can do it. Usually a warrior, high elf, so no magic other than basic. A tank elf, but light armored. Yeah. I've done both light armor and heavy. I do prefer light armor, so then you don't get over encumbered. I am a magic user, so that's cool that you use basic magic. I usually like to dual wield either two-handed magic or two-handed weapons. I normally started out, when I first started playing Skyrim, I would play two-handed maces. That was my favorite one. Oh, not that Thormor scum, noble elf. He says not that Thormor scum. Yeah, those guys are mean. They're jerks. I'm not affiliated with Thalmor. No, man. I think Thalmor are full of themselves. I can agree wholeheartedly with them being scum. I can. That's... I lift him hard too. That's cool. That's cool. You've only completed quest for one. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, yeah, normally when I first start a character, I like to dual wielding the maces. That's my favorite. I will once in a while pull out a two-handed heavy hammer once in a while. Is that Talos worshiper. Uh, I don't understand what you mean by DOB. Dob, is that Stalwar's worshiper? I'm not sure. I'm not really a big. I don't get into certain religions in the game a whole lot, so I'm not too. I joined Imperial because I decide the outcome of the war, not Stormcloaks. Oh! Ow! I balance things. LOL. Okay, cool. I am so sorry, dude, that you are Imperial. I don't know if we can be friends anymore. I have done both storylines, okay? I have done I've started on the Stormcloak side and I've done Imperial. I kinda don't mind both outcomes. Neil. You can't stop progress. Okay, okay. Now, wait a minute. Let's get a side note here real quick. Okay, we're talking Skyrim and Imperial. Okay, that's the main topic. But I want to hit Star Wars real quick. Are you a rebel or are you Empire? Because I've been a rebel my whole life, so I always take rebel side for most war battles and games. I'm usually a rebel. But Darth Vader is my favorite number one character in Star Wars. He's a bad mamma jamma, and when his son needed him the most, he came through and saved his life, kept him from getting to the dark side, and died for it. That's a father above fathers. I'm taking the high ground. Okay, 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 okay. Imperial, listen. Light side. Okay, okay. So Imperials have. Let's get on this topic. Okay, let's dive into this one a little deeper. Usually, when something talks about an empire or imperial, they have a world order mindset. All right, they have a utopian type mentality where they want everything to work the way they need it to, and they promise happiness for all. Now, there's going to be lightsaber form 3, wear you out, do what you must to be done, right answers. Okay. Okay. Lightsaber form 3. Ooh. That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't really have a preference in Star Wars on what form. I have been doing my research on the lightsaber forms, so I like the comments. That's cool. Cool. Right answers. Yeah. Kenobi, basically, I listed too. Okay, you're Obi-Wan Kenobi fan. Oh man, don't insult my intelligence. I kind of noticed. I won't say that I was like on top of it, but I can see that you like Kenobi, Jedi Knight. But let's see. Now I'm not a big dark force user. Okay, I believe in the force and I believe in the dark side, but they have a version of Jedi that's not canon, but it's one of my favorites. It was created by the fans. Oh, come on, headset. All right. All right. So there is a version of Jedi called the Gray Jedi. Okay? It is not canon. Yes, still a Jedi. Canon is just close. Okay. So I am a great Jedi. If I was to say I was in the Star Wars universe, I'm a great Jedi. I fight for good, I fight for bad, but peace and balance is my ultimate goal. even though I use chaos to create the order. And it sounds weird, but that's my lifestyle. I'm a very chaotic person, but I bat for both teams. I bat for whoever's got the upper leg and whoever's the underdog, and I like balance. I am all about justice, and I'm all about fairness. So I am a great Jedi. Still a Jedi. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Still a Jedi. Now, if I was to pick, okay, best Sith dark side user is Kino Ren. Ah! Oh, he loves the newer seasons, the newer movies. Kylo Ren is a bad aide. All right, he is a badass. We will give Kylo Ren his props. He looks up to Darth Vader. Oh, no! You don't gotta capitalize everything. I just have the camera on my stand, and it's back a little bit, so I gotta go back and forth reading comments. You don't need to capitalize. Kylo wasn't a Sith. I'm not sure if that's. He was never given a Sith title. I can agree with that. Absolutely, not a Sith title. He is a dyad. I remember. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard them call Kylo a Sith title ever. And I don't know what a dyad is. I'm not that hardcore of a Star Wars fan. My bad. I love Star Wars. I know a little bit compared to hard fans. But I do worship the movies. I do worship Lucas, Balance, Changers, Anakin, and Ben Solo. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I love Darth Vader. Because even though he was one of the baddest mamma jammas in the universe, as far as the Sith Lords go, he did bring order. He killed Darth Sidious. Yeah. Sidious to Palpatine to save his son. So he did bring balance to the Force because they were on a hardcore cleanup crew on killing out the Jedi and annihilating them. Mandalorians were moved from the story plot, but eventually the whole point. Yep, that's true. Mandalorians were cut out, but you don't have to have Mandalorians to be a badass warrior, but they do help. They do help a lot. But let me weigh in on now. I gave you my point that I like Darth Vader, and the reasons why he was probably one of my favorite best Sith Lords of all time. Although there are a couple close seconds, I think Grievous was a bad Sith Lord, even though he was mostly robotic and he had a little bit of a soul. I mean, that's how good a lot of the good Sith Lords were. Darth Vader had more soul and more human. Grievous was like just a brain, and the rest all robot. So he was pretty bad A-word. Plus, he could wield the bunch of the lightsabers. Grievous was a soldier. That's true. He wasn't really a Sith Lord, but they did give him a ranking because he was pretty strong and a great warrior. That's true. But let me weigh in on how we go from video games and Skyrim over to Star Wars. I can't help it, man. One of my viewers is a Jedi Knight, and I love Star Wars, so I love talking about it. Now, my favorite Jedi Knight would have to be Mace Windu. True. Yes. Sidious or Grievous. Yep, I can agree with that. He was a major warrior where his home planet was destroyed by the Empire. A lot like Dragon Ball Z. We're going to go off on a little tangent where Vegeta is my favorite because his planet was destroyed. Made to join. Yeah, Yeah, he didn't really. Grievous didn't really have much of a choice. It was either die like the rest of his planet or become part of their woke up with no choice. Yeah, was a badass. Yes, sir. Grievous was a major bad A word, major badass. But Mace Windu is my favorite Jedi. Um, Now there's a lot. Let's if we're getting on Jedi's, there's a lot of different really good Jedi's. A lot. Um, yeah, Grievous, I agree. It's really good Jedi lore, which I don't know a lot about. Apparently, you know a lot more than me, which I respect wholeheartedly. That you know way more than I do. Um, I call myself a Jedi fanboy, but I don't know the lore a lot like most people. I haven't got into reading the books. I do have the last three movie trilogy book. That the last three movies were the original first three movies that are the last of the six. I do have the original book. Windu perhaps didn't die, but no way he stays out of the struggle if he's alive. Yeah, Windu wasn't a real hands-on in the battlefields kind of guy. He's more diplomatic. I will agree with that wholeheartedly. Windu is one of the best diplomatic Jedi. Wasn't a major warrior, but he was a badass. He was a badass. Windu is the greatest Jedi saber master. Thank you. I appreciate that. Proven. Beat Sidious. Absolutely. It took the battle between Anakin and Windu to take out Sidious. You know, if it wasn't for Anakin whooping Sidious down to nothing and taking most of the beating from Sidious, then Windu wouldn't have been able to finish him off. And that part of the story. But oh, you're saying Windu? If Windu and Sidious went 1-on-1, they would then Windu would win. Ah, okay. That's why Lucas killed the other Jedi with Windu. So if it's 1 versus 1, yeah, I got that. I'm sorry about my reading. I'm a slow reader. It was TV. Yeah. It's they do a lot of stuff for traumatic stuff, and they change a lot from where the books go to the movies for entertainment. The books are way better. I have to agree with that 100%. The book is always better than the movie. And they do a lot of stuff for cinematic and change scripts a lot for entertainment. Right. If it's 1-on-1, no script involved. Yeah, I got it. Yep. Ah, man, you are, John, you were probably one of my favorite, um, you are one of my favorite Grizzlies. I believe you're a subscriber 100%. I think I'm pretty sure, like 92% sure you're a subscriber. I can't tell 100%, but I got 92 locked in. But you're one of my favorites because I like your gamer tag on PS5, which is Jedi Mike, Jedi Master Mike. It's pretty cool. Anakin loses to Windu. You can see it in his eyes. Yeah. See, that's where Windu, and if Windu and Anakin went at it, I can agree with that. Windu would win because Windu is hardcore focused. Like Windu gets it done. That's what makes him one of the best Jedi Masters. Because he knows how to keep his balance. Um, Windu knows how to keep his balance. I don't see him giving in to fear that much. I see him a very confident man. Plus, he's played by Samuel L. Jackson, one of the best, baddest motherfucker. I mean, he uses Mother Blanker in every movie. They pay him like $1 million to say Mother Blanker. So Samuel L. Jackson, played by Windu, is just way better. But Windu, yeah, he's focused. He stays focused. He keeps his balance. If Windu lived, he chases down Sidious 100%. If it went any other way, yeah, for sure. Windu would not give up on the pursuit for Sidious, and I would agree Windu would win, absolutely. He is just as much as Sidious is a Sith Lord who gives into his hatred and rage 100%. Windu definitely gives into his keeping his balance and keeping his peace and staying focused and his confidence 100%. So yeah, I would have to say if it came down to Windu and Sidious, he would win. Yoda sent him to end it. Yep. Yoda was the wisest. Let's talk about Yoda. He's one of the favorite populars. Yoda was one of the wisest Jedi Masters, and one of the strongest fighters. Great trainer. Anakin intervened. Yeah. Anakin. Anakin. Yeah, if Anakin wasn't there and it was Windu and Sidious, yeah, Sidious would have lost. Would have put up a good fight. Yeah, Luke's one of the big popular fans for Jedi Masters. He's amazing. You can't argue that. Luke's great. Does some amazing stuff. But I won't put him at my top. I don't like. The only thing I don't like about Luke Skywalker is he's a big time whiner when he's younger, and I associate with that. You know what I mean? Um, let's see. Kylo did both. I don't understand that comment, but that's okay. Luke overcome. Yeah. The end. LOL. Kylo did both. I'm a little confused on that, because I'm on my own rant and rave. I'm trying to keep up with the comments the best I can and not lose my train of thought. But it's hectic in there, guys. My brain is so scatterbrained. Kylo failed, then overcame. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got that now. Thank you for explaining that. I appreciate it. He did both. He did both. He failed and then overcame. Everybody who's great in anything learns that failure is never failure a bad thing as long as you learn from it and you don't let it keep you down. So failure is just a learning tool. And ultimately, it teaches you to keep going. It teaches you to think outside the box. So did everyone else's favorite, Anakin. Yeah, Anakin did a lot of great things as both a Jedi and a Sith Lord. Um, so yeah, failure is just a trading tool, guys. Let's hit a home base for the heart right now. Let's put that movie stuff and the video games aside for just a second. Never let the world tell you that you're nothing. Never let the world. What's up, man? How you doing? Oh, Glitch, what's up? How you doing, buddy? One of my mediators is here. Nice to see you, Glitch. Thanks for the sub. Um, but yeah, don't ever let anybody tell you that you're nothing. Glitch meet John. John meet Glitch. You guys are great. Glitch coming in second with the crown already. Boom, boom. But never let the world tell you you're nothing. Don't let anybody talk bad about you. We have enough of our own selves telling us how terrible we are. We have our own brains telling us that we're worthless. We have our own hardships fighting us. Everybody's got their own demons and their own battles. So don't let anybody take up free rent in your brain. Never. Garden soap. Garden soup. Okay. Uh, so don't let anybody ever live in your brain rent free. I spent most of my life letting people bully me. I spent most of my life letting people tell me who I am. I have put up with enough other people's opinions that are less than good. I've had lots of toxic people, and I've overcome every last one of them. I've overcome myself multiple times. So, as we were talking in Star Wars, Anakin and Kylo both failed and overcome. Failure is just a training tool. It just teaches you how to keep going, and it's never a setback. Failure is just a learning tool. Don't ever forget that, guys. Anyways, okay, let's get back to let's hit the Q&A real quick. Q&A is up on the screen. Everybody can read it. A game you keep coming back to year after year. Skyrim is... okay, here we go. John weighs in with, well, don't let fear become anger and the rest of it. And the rest of it, LOL. Okay. Yeah, that's a big lesson from Star Wars. Never let fear become anger. That's a good one, because that's exactly what Anakin did to become Darth Vader. He was afraid of losing Padme. He was afraid of losing his love of his life. He was afraid of the goodness that they had together being lost in her death, and afraid from his nightmares that he was going to kill her. Even though he had the foreshadowing of his nightmares and his night terrors that his wife was going to die, in childbirth or die, and he was terrified of it, and it became his rage, and it ultimately fueled his rage, and the rest of it. But yeah, if you do your best at not letting your fears become anger and rage, the rest kind of sorts itself out. You know what I mean? My dad used to tell me all the time when I was a little kid, pull your head out of your own butt and the rest will follow. I mean, you can throw in the swear words that you want. I'm trying to be clean on here a little bit. Even though this is not in a childhood channel, I try to keep it a little clean. I do throw some swear words in there now and then. Sometimes I throw in a few more. But yeah, pull your head out of your own butt. Don't be afraid of nothing. Fear is a useless emotion, even though sometimes it can be life-saving. But fear is like worry. Fear and worry are very, very, very useful or useless emotions. You shouldn't worry about nothing. Never worry about nothing. It never changes anything. And then fear, you have to conquer your fears. With everything that you're afraid of, you got to conquer it, or it will control you. Loving the comments, John. Oh, and the one that loves you keeps coming after you, good or bad. That is so true, man. There's a lot of sayings out there that say if you love something, set it free, and that's where it ends. And then there's other sayings that say if you love something, set it free, and if it comes back, set it free again, and if it comes back, it's yours the third time. Or the original saying says set it free, and if it comes back, it's yours. But yeah, the one that loves you the most will love you for your good and your bad and your indifferent and every space in between. That's where the bonding happens, is in the hard times and in the great days. You know what I mean? All mean something. You are right. Man, I'm loving the comments, John. Loving the comments. Thank you. Yeah. If you are fortunate to find love, in your life, and you've got that special someone, it makes or breaks you, and it makes you who you are. I have come to find if you love someone enough, you will want to change yourself for yourself, but for them as well. The person that loves you the most should make you want to be a better version of yourself always. The main point in life, let me read some comments. It's okay to argue. Usually the best friend is the one you fought, hated, and loved. Both have nothing to hide eventually. Yeah. Yeah, those are some great comments. Absolutely, man. The one you love is the one that hurts you the most. You know what I mean? But at the same token, that pain is worth the good days. You know, sometimes we have arguments. We're all going to get into a fight with our loved ones from time to time. We're all going to say a few things from time to time in our lifetimes that we don't ever want to say, that we can't take back. But our loved ones will love us through the good and the bad. I'm going to have to hop off here, guys. My dad just got up, so I'm going to close this out. We have 51 minutes in, so we got almost an hour. Thanks, everybody, for the comments. John, thank you for grabbing the crown. Let's throw in the top fan race real quick. Jordan's got crown number 1 with 75 points. Glitched has got 75 with the second crown. Strike This has got crown 3 with 25 points, and then everybody else was battling for third place with 25, with Riley with 25 points in fourth. Cassidy, 25 points in fifth. And then Simeon Harvey, I think it was 25 points in sixth place. Nice race, guys. We didn't get any comments on the Q&A, but I like putting them in there. Both have nothing to hide. Nightman, thanks everybody. Muscles, keep strong, keep confident. Thanks for coming to another den meeting at Universe Thinkers Union. Where Grizzlies, stalkers, good stalkers, and strangers are always welcome to check out content. Like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever you're comfortable with. Piece of advice to leave on is remember every day you're just supposed to be better, a little bit better than you were yesterday, and a little bit less bad than you were yesterday. And if you had a great day, then try to be an amazing day or an excellent day. Always try and be better than what you were yesterday. That's it. Love you guys. Peace out, Girl Scout.